Jai Shri Mataji. We cordially welcome you to this session of collective Sahaj meditation. For the benefit of new seekers, we give some information in brief. Within every human being, there resides a dormant divine energy called as Kundalini or Holy Ghost. By her phenomenal spiritual powers, Adi Shakti Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi awakens this energy within us, and we experience a soothing, cool breeze in our palms and above our head. This makes us peaceful and calm, yet very dynamic. By regular Sahaj meditation, our spiritual ascent as well as worldly well-being takes place. Let us now take our self-realization from Shri Mataji.
Thing is that we'll have to understand that there are two conditions which you have to fulfill, which are very simple to look at. First condition is that you have to forget your past for the time being. As I told you, the past doesn't exist anymore. Forget your past. Means you forgive yourself. That means you don't feel guilty at all for whatever you have done, you don't feel guilty. Please don't feel guilty. Now supposing in my lecture, you might have picked up something that might be making you feel guilty. So please don't feel guilty. Because we are human beings, and it's the only human beings who can do mistakes, who can commit mistakes. Not that we are gods, that we can be perfect. So don't try to condemn yourself at all. But you should be very pleasantly placed towards yourself. Very pleasantly placed. Whatever you have done, just forget the past. Just forget the past. That's one thing, is to forgive yourself, forget the past, and know that you are not guilty at all. First condition. Second condition is that you have to forgive everyone. Not individually, but in general. Please forgive everyone in general. Because whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. Logically, you don't do anything. If you don't forgive, then you play into the hands of people who want to trouble you. While those who have troubled you are quite happy. Because you have not forgiven, you are suffering. So you must forgive everybody in general. These are the two real conditions. That's all. Forgive all nationalities. Especially the Chinese, I must tell them to forgive their government for the massacre they have had in China. It's very important. That should not stand in your way. Because on the whole, they are very wise, nice people. It was a mistake. It was some sort of a mistake due to little panic. So please forgive everyone. Everybody has to forgive. Those people who have suffered under racialism or anything, please forgive all of them. They all will be redeemed and they will know that we are all part and parcel of the same. There's nothing to differentiate us. But that has to happen from within. No amount of lecturing or sermoning is going to work it out. It just happens within yourself, and then you become completely integrated with everyone. So please forgive everyone. These two are very, very important conditions, because this is the center which is on the optic chiasma like this, you see, and is so constricted that if you do not forgive, it doesn't open at all. So for rising your Kundalini, these two conditions are very important, and I request you that please seriously, please forgive Everyone in general. Don't think whom you have to forgive, but in general you forgive everyone. Now, we have to understand, tomorrow if I was here I would have told you, but later on when you will come to the follow on, you will know that we have two sides of sympathetic nervous system, left and right. And these are two powers we have. One is a desire power and another is the action power. So we have to use these two powers while nourishing our centers, because later on also you can use them. That's why though Kundalini will rise spontaneously, we have to learn also how to raise it again and again after realization. So it's a very simple way, a very simple method, all of you can follow it. So you have to take out your shoes, because this Mother Earth helps us a lot. Please remove your shoes. Please remove your shoes and touch the Mother Earth on with both the feet. Now be very pleasant towards yourself. You have to be very pleasantly placed towards yourself. Not to be angry with yourself in no way, but just be very, very pleasantly placed. Put both your feet on the ground apart from each other. Don't have to sit in a very strained conditions, but in a very comfortable manner. In a very comfortable manner, so that your neck is not too much stretched this way or this way, but in a straightforward manner as we sit comfortably. First I'll show you what is to be done, and then we'll have to close our eyes and we'll have to work it out ourselves, so that later on also you can work it out. So you put your left hand towards me like this on your lap. You can keep it if you like, just without any difficulties. Just keep it on your lap, please. Those who don't want to do it can leave the hall. They should not disturb other people. It's not decent. It is not civil to disturb others. Please keep your left hand on your laps like this. And we have to use the right hand now. We have to use the right hand for nourishing our centers. So first we put our right hand on our heart, because in the heart resides the spirit. First we put our right hand on the heart, and we work with our right hand on the left hand side. And the left hand is all the time like this towards me, which means that you want your realization, your desire. Now you have to move the hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Now here is the center, which is the center of your mastery, which you get it through your evolution and which manifests in your being. Now you have to take your hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, and this is the center, lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, and this is the center for pure knowledge to be manifested on your central nervous system. Whatever knowledge we have is not pure. The pure knowledge is the knowledge that manifests on our central nervous system. Like with the eyes, what we see is pure knowledge. With the ears, what we hear is the pure knowledge. In the sense, the Bodha is to know it on the central nervous system is the Bodha. What Buddha has talked about is the Bodha. So that is manifested through this center on the left hand side in the lower portion of your abdomen. Now you raise your hand in the upper portion of your abdomen, and then you have to raise your hand on your heart. Now I have requested you not to feel guilty. Again I request you, because then you raise your hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder. As far as possible, you take it back and turn your head to your right. Now this is the center is spoiled when you feel guilty, and is very much here today. So I request you again not to feel guilty at all. Then you have to put your hand on your forehead across and press it hard on both the sides and put down your head. And here is the center for you to forgive everyone in general. Now, you have to take back your right hand, the back side of your head, push back your head as far as possible. Now, this is the center which is to be used by you without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes. You have to ask for forgiveness for your own satisfaction from the divine power, for your own satisfaction. So don't feel guilty. Push back your head as much as possible and let it rest on your hand. Now, stretch your palm nicely and put the center of your palm on top of your head, on the fontanelle bone area. And now press it hard. Push back your fingers. Push back your fingers and put down your head and press it hard. And now press the scalp and move the scalp of your head slowly 7 times clockwise. 7 times. Please move the scalp, not the hand so much as the scalp. 7 times slowly. Put down your head, please. Put down your head, it's much easier. Please put down your head. That's all we have to do. Now, many people didn't put the hand on top of the fontanelle bone area here. See, it is to be here, and it's the hands are to be in such a manner that your fingers are stretched outside. The pressure is here. It should not be like this, but should be touching, not only touching, but pressing. So now we start. So please close your eyes. You can take out your spectacles if you want, and please don't open your eyes till I tell you. Please don't open your eyes. Put your both the feet on both the sides and put your left hand towards me. Put your right hand on your heart and now please close your eyes. At this center, you have to ask me a very fundamental question. Mother, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. You can call me Mother or you can call me Shri, Mataji, whatever you want to call me. Am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times, please. In your heart, not loudly. Please ask in your heart. Mother, am I the spirit? In your heart. All the questions are to be asked in your heart. Deliberately, seriously, and not with the haste. Slowly. Now, if you are the spirit, then you are your master. So now take down your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen and ask a question. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Again, I have to tell you that I cannot cross over your freedom. I respect it, and I cannot force pure knowledge on you. So now please take your right hand in the low portion of your abdomen, press it hard, and here you have to ask for pure knowledge So please say 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. So please ask me, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Please ask me 6 times. All right. Now when you ask for pure knowledge, this Kundalini starts moving upward. So we have to nourish the higher centers. Please take your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen and press it hard. Now with your full confidence you have to nourish this center. To say it with full confidence 10 times, with full confidence in yourself. Mother, I am my own master. Say that with full confidence. Mother, I am my own master. Please say it 10 times. I have already told you that the truth is that you are not this body, you are not this mind, you are not this intellect, you are not these emotions, conditionings or ego, but you are pure spirit. So now raise your right hand on your heart and with full confidence please say 12 times, Mother, I am the spirit. Mother, I am the spirit. Say it 12 times, please. Now we have to know that the divine power is the power which is the ocean of love and ocean of knowledge. It is the ocean of benevolence and of blessings. But above all, it is the ocean of compassion and also the ocean of forgiveness. So, whatever mistakes you might have committed are nothing compared to the power of this ocean of forgiveness. So please forgive yourself fully and raise your hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. Here you have to say 16 times with full confidence, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Please say it 16 times. Whatever you might have done, just forget it completely, please say. Believe me, believe me. Say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. I have already told you that whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you do not do anything. It is just a myth, but with this myth we suffer so much when we don't forgive. So now you have to understand that we have to forgive everyone in general. So raise your right hand on your forehead and put it across and put down your head to rest on it. Now press it on both the sides. At this center, put down your head please and press it hard. You have to say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say, Mother, I forgive everyone. But Here you have to say it from your heart. Not how many times, but from your heart. Please say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, take back your hand. You'll feel much lighter by saying that. And push back your head on it nicely. Push back nicely. Press it hard on it. And here, for your own satisfaction, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, you have to say from your heart again, not how many times. O divine power, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. O divine power, please forgive me if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly. Just ask it from your heart. Now, stretch your palm fully, push back your fingers and put the center of your palm on the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. Push back your fingers nicely, press it nicely. Now here again, I cannot cross over your freedom. You have to ask for self-realization in your freedom and in your glory. So, now move your scalp. Please remember to push back your fingers nicely and to press your scalp and to move it 7 times clockwise. While moving that, you have to say 7 times, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please say that. Please put down your heads. Please put down your heads. Push back your fingers. Push back your fingers. Please push back your fingers. Put down your heads. You have to do this very properly. Then it works out. Please put down your heads. Press it hard. Now, please open your eyes slowly. Put both the hands like this, little higher. Please put both the hands little higher. Now don't doubt yourself if you feel the cool breeze. Don't doubt yourself. It's not what you call the air conditioner or anything. Don't doubt yourself. You can go and find it out outside also later on. But just now don't doubt. And watch me without thinking. Just watch me without thinking. You can do it. Just watch me without thinking. Now, put your right hand towards me like this. Put down your head again and see if there is cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area, the soft bone in your childhood. But now don't put the hand onto your head, but away from it, and see for yourself there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Put down your head. Put down your head, please. Now, put the left hand towards me. And now, see for yourself again if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Now, some people will get heat coming out. Doesn't matter. If there's heat coming out, it means there's a little liver problem or maybe some other problem. But doesn't matter. The heat has to come out first, then the cool breeze will come out. Some people get it very close to the head and some people get it little far away. So please see that you feel the cool breeze. Now, again put the right hand towards me and with the left hand again put down your head and see for yourself if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Now, raise your both the hands like this. Raise them. Push back your head and ask a question. Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Or ask the question, Mother, is this the cool breeze of the all-pervading power of God's love? You ask the question, Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times and see for yourself. You'll find cool breeze blowing around your hands and in your palm also. Now take down your hands.
We just now, with the blessings of Adi Shakti Shri Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi, experienced the awakening of the dormant Kundalini energy within us. Come, let us now learn to protect this positive energy within us by taking bandhan or shield.
Let us put ourselves into bandhan after raising our kundalini. Raise. Attention on your sahasrara. Don't close your eyes. Push back your head. 1. Again. Sit straight. Take it up on your head. 2. 3. Now a bandhan. 1, 2. Do it properly, systematically. 3. All of us should do properly. 3. 4. 5. Try to wait as I am doing. 6. 7. Still not, we have not done it properly. We all should do in one rhythm. Let's do it again. 1. Slowly. 2. With attention on the sahasrara. 3. How do I do it? 4. 5. Good. 6. Attention on sahasrara. 7. 8. Rising. Let's have the last binding. Ha. Now see. Clear? Tremendous. May God bless you.
We just now, with the blessings of Adi Shakti Shri Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi, experienced the awakening of the dormant Kundalini energy within us. This energy, rising through the Sushumna channel, pierces our Brahmarandhra or fontanel bone area and becoming one with the all-pervading divine energy, nourishes our 7 chakras. These are Mooladhar, Swadhishthan, Nabhi, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Ajna and Sahasrar. To sustain and make this state stable, called as the Nirmal or pure state, regular Sahaj meditation is necessary.
Let us now, with our attention on the Sahasrara, listen to Shri Mataji's teachings.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. When we are seeking the truth, we must know what we have to seek, what we have to have. There are all kinds of shops around where they talk of giving you the truth. But first of all, we must know what you have to achieve, what you have to get if you are seeking the truth. Many great saints, Sufis, poets have mentioned about it, that you have to seek your spirit, you have to become spiritual. But nobody has been able to achieve that. Maybe the circumstances were not like that. It's little loud should be made as people may come. Now, when we talk of truth, we have to know that the truth is very simple to understand. First, we must know of truth. That is, you are not this body, this mind, these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts, but you are the pure spirit. You are the pure spirit. And that has to happen to you, that you become the spirit. As our heritage has been, very sadly, we are carrying out many qualities, instincts of the animal stage. And that's why we find in people having jealousies, and oppression, aggression, all kinds of horrifying things. Also, the worst part is that man can think. And in his awareness, in his thinking, he can also justify through his rationality to whatever he is doing. So it's a blind end. Once you start justifying to whatever you are doing, it's a blind end. But there is no way through mental exercise that you can clear out all these things. You must know that your Creator has already looked after your self-realization. He has already made arrangements within you to give you your self-knowledge. So far, you do not know yourself. That's the main thing. They have said, know thyself. How? How do we know ourselves? We don't know what we have. We know about others, but about ourselves we don't know. And whatever we know about others is also very superficial. So now within us is placed, as I have shown you, the power of Kundalini. It's called Kundal because it is in 3.5 coils. And it's a feminine power. She is your individual mother. Everyone has an individual mother, and she has tape recorded all about your mistakes, about what you want, what are your aspirations. Everything this mother has recorded within herself. Now she is just waiting for the second birth. Because it is your own power, you have to get it. Sahaja means with, and Jai is born. Born with you is the right, is a birthright. That you get this yoga means the union with the divine power. Now when I say there is divine power all around us, and it does all the living work, we have to just know that there is a power. And everybody has called it by different names. Somebody has called it Ruh. Somebody has called it Param Chaitanya. Somebody has called it the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. All this has been on, but people don't know where is that power. It is all over, which does all the living work. You see the beautiful flowers here around. Now we never even think how these flowers were created by Mother Earth, so beautifully, so differently, and how she has put such a beautiful show of her kindness, of her patience, of her love. Apart from that, if you ask a doctor, who is the one who runs your heart, he'll say it's the autonomous nervous system. Ask the question, who is this auto? He can't answer. They're honest, I must say they're honest. It's done without any one of our efforts, effortlessly, and who does that work? So this all-pervading power of divine love, which you can call by any name, is around us. And it works out everything for us. This power knows everything about us. Also, it looks after us. It guides us. It thinks. It organizes. But above all, this power loves you. It's nothing but love. People have never known that they are loved by this all-pervading power. And when you start doing something against yourself, which is not love for yourself, then she punishes you in a way to guide you to the proper side. Now this power is surrounding us all through. But when we talk of the ascent of the Kundalini, it passes through 6 centers. You have seen that. The red one is the lowest one, we can call it the first of the 7, is the power there to protect our morality, to protect the Mother Kundalini. When this power rises, she passes through 6 centers. And these 6 centers she enlightens. With that enlightenment, we get so many benefits. Because these centers are responsible for our physical, mental, emotional and spiritual being. Now imagine this power passes through this. And this is the last breakthrough of our evolution. You have come to the human awareness, I have already told you what is our heritage is. No use condemning people, no use condemning others or ourselves, but it is the heritage you have got. And this heritage that you have got troubles you, troubles the whole world. So now you have to become a personality which is absolutely spiritual, which is superhuman being, you can call it. When this Kundalini rises, she gives you such a lot of powers. First, as he must have told, I have told them what are the benefits of the chakras. No? Yeah. He has already told you that these benefits manifest within us, and you see that we become a very special personality. But the best part of it, when you are connected to this all-pervading power, you know pure knowledge. Einstein has said about it. Einstein has said that if you go beyond the mind, there is an area called torsion area. And if you can somehow or other touch that torsion, then you get absolute knowledge. He himself was tired of finding out the theory of relativity. And he was sitting in his garden after all that efforts he had put in his laboratory, and suddenly he says, I was playing with the soap bubbles, and from somewhere unknown, this theory of relativity dawned upon him. He calls that unknown place as torsion area. This torsion area we all can touch. By that you get pure knowledge. Whatever can be verified by scientific method. Science is just a knowledge from the torsion area that people try to find out, and when they find out, we think it's a... It all comes from that area which is pure knowledge, absolute knowledge. Our knowledge is not absolute. But when you become, I should say, a Sahaja yogi, you can feel on your fingertips what's wrong with your centers, what's wrong with the centers of others. Because you also become collectively conscious. You become collective. Now, can you imagine if we all know that we are part and parcel of one great personality? How can we fight? With whom to fight? Who is the other? This finger doesn't fight with another finger, does it? Because it is aware that they are part and parcel of one body. That's what happens to you. You become collective. And once you are collective, your knowledge of collective is also great. First of all, you know about your centers, and you know about the centers of others. If you can correct your centers, you can correct the centers of others also. This is something, such a power you have. Thus, you can get rid of your diseases easily. You can get rid of your imbalances. You can get rid of your schizophrenia and all those things. So many things you can get rid of. And we have definitely found out that it works. It does work. You can know yourself what's wrong with yourself and what's wrong with others. Then you don't condemn yourself, but you correct yourself. And once you correct yourself, you become a master. You become a master and you can correct others.
We hope you are benefited by this Sahaja meditation. Please do come again for the next session. Jai Shri Mataji.